There is no update today so far about Michael Olise. Still, what Fabrizio Romano said last night. Operation Michael Olise is on. Chelsea are very aggressive and want to get the deal done as soon as possible. Chelsea are obsessed with Michael Olise. Chelsea are confident to beat Bayern Munich and Newcastle United for Olise. Crystal Palace know that Chelsea are favorite to sign Michael Olise, and they offered him a new contract with a release clause of 100 million and a very, very good salary, and Michael Olise hasn't said anything. Chelsea priority this summer is Michael Olise. Chelsea are pushing very hard and ready to activate that release clause no matter how much it is. We don't know exactly. It could be 60 million and it could be also less than that or more than that. Even Fabrizio Romano himself don't know the exact amount of the release clause. So from now, it's just waiting time.
Save the name. Remember the name. Chelsea are confident on the Olise deal. Chelsea are confident because the discussions in the recent days have been positive and encouraging for Chelsea, but Chelsea are really pushing. Chelsea consider Olise their obsession. Chelsea consider Olise their priority target for this summer. Palace also know that Chelsea in this moment are the favorites in the race for Michael Olise, and that Chelsea want to go really big on Olise this summer. After Chelsea in the Operation Olise believe that agreeing on personal terms is the crucial step in this story. Chelsea and are prepared to pay the value of the clause to Crystal Palace. Chelsea would be happy to go there and put the money on the table when it's about the clause. So Chelsea are really convinced about that.
2 weeks ago, I made a video about this brother from Argentina, Boca Juniors, Aaron Anselmino, born in 2005. Makes me feel very old right now. And now, Fabrizio Romano is reporting on it. Back then, when I made a video, I saw just some Spanish sources here and there, but it didn't really take off because Fabrizio didn't talk about it. Matt Lowe didn't talk about it. Nizer Kinsella, those journalists close to Chelsea didn't say about it. David Onston didn't touch about it. So it didn't really it didn't take off at all. But I've already made a video 2 weeks ago if you watch me regularly. 19 years old only. And reports been coming from Argentina, like I said, 2 weeks ago. And now it looks like something new in the community. But if you know, you know. It's nothing new here. And Chelsea are also informed about new release clause on the guy, which is 25 million. I couldn't really find much about this boy. But everybody knows that I always keep an open mind because you never know until you try. My only issue is, like, I always fight for the academy first. I will ask some questions about how about Bashir Humphreys, how about Alfie Gilchrist, and how about Trevor Chalobah? Are you going to replace somebody experienced as Trevor Chalobah with a 19 years old from Argentina? It could work. Like I said, keep an open mind. You never know. All I know is that he hasn't played a lot of games in the senior level. In the first team, he just got promoted not long ago to the first team. I couldn't really find anything that excites me and tell me, oh wow, this is the next John Terry or something. But there is something that the scouting department see in this boy that we don't see, because they go there, watch his games, they have data and analysis and background check and everything. So for me, I'm just going to keep an open mind. Many people in the comment here say that he's really, really a bowler. Talking about defenders, Malang Sarr, he's been posting some stuff on Instagram. The caption is getting ready for preseason. Last season, he didn't play football. First of all, he was injured at Monaco, a long-term injury, and then he had some kind of suspension. I don't know what he did. And then Pochettino didn't acknowledge him. Pochettino didn't even know who Malang Sarr was. Well, Malang Sarr is a Chelsea player who is on 120k every single week. Gallagher is on 50k a week. Trevor Chalobah is on like 70 or 65k a week. I'm just giving you valuation here, and it's gonna make sense at the end, right? So I've been on his case lately, Malang Sarr, not in a bad way, not in a football way, but in terms of how Chelsea fans always try to insult Gallagher or any academy product every time they ask for a new salary. If Gallagher asks for 100k, no, he's greedy, he doesn't deserve that money. It becomes everybody's money. It's my money now. But when we sign somebody like Malang Sarr and we put him on 120k a week, it's not my money. Pay whatever it takes. Raheem Sterling on 350k a week. Oh, it's not my money. Pay the money. I don't care about the money. If Gallagher, Chalobah, Tammy Abraham, Callum Hudson-Odoi, those kids from the academy, they ask for a salary, they try to negotiate a contract for themselves, it's always, it's my money, it's my uncle's money, it's my heritage money, you don't touch the money, that is too much, you don't deserve this. So a bit more about injustice, bad faith, and evil in the Chelsea community that I always give an example of Malang Sarr, what Malang Sarr has done to the team to deserve the money that he's on, sitting at home. Now, let's go back. Do you think that Malang Sarr can help Chelsea Football Club? What the point of paying him that kind of money and making him sit and watch TV at home? He's not that bad in terms of football. Left-footed centre-back. He can play as a left-back. He can play as a midfielder. We got him on free from Nice, remember, years ago. And I still remember some masterclass performances that he put against Brentford, kept a clean sheet when we conceded I don't know how many shots in the game. It was wave after wave after wave. And that brother was just so good. Some amazing performances in the Premier League, amazing performance in the World Cup. Remember, Club World Cup. And there is something good in that boy that made him a Chelsea player to begin with. So regardless of the narrative, regardless of Pochettino not acknowledging or not knowing him, this guy still got football IQ and football skills. Don't be surprised if a good manager can get the best out of him, as he's versatile, left-footed, still young, and can help Chelsea Football Club. So keep an open mind. Never say never. Just because he didn't play a lot of games for Chelsea doesn't mean that he's bad. How about John Duran and other links? Well, still the same old. Waiting and waiting and waiting more. Waiting game. And we have to be patient because according to Fabrizio Romano, Ian Maatsen situation is advancing very, very well. It looks like he's open to joining Aston Villa. So that is going to be a big domino effect that will allow Chelsea to get John Duran or another mystery player from Aston Villa Academy. But I think it's going to be John Duran. Let's talk about something positive because people don't want to hear about some unproven players. And Mr. Branco, who is a former World Cup winner, with said that he never seen anything like it in Brazil since Neymar, and he's typing Estevao, William Messino to be the next big thing. And it's refreshing to see that even with all the critics that the new owner have around the world, but the future is secured. In 2 seasons from now, nobody is going to be thinking about money, spending 1 billion on a bunch of kids. Last season was kind of worse because of injuries. 14 injuries for long term, 3 months, 4, 5, 6, even the entire season. You're going to struggle, including Manchester City, Barcelona, or Real Madrid. You have this kind of injuries, you're going to struggle. So made the whole project look like crap because of injuries. But without injuries, or if we have a better coach than Pochettino, we were going to be sitting comfortably top 4. We were going to win the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, and nobody was going to be talking about experience, proven players, blah, 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 because you have the result. So the result is going to make the narrative change. According to the Athletic, one reason Pedro Lima chose Wolves ahead of Strasbourg / Chelsea / Blue Co is because of Josh Acheapong. He made his debut against Tottenham Hotspurs last May, and he is viewed as being in front of Pedro Lima. Let's be honest. You have Reece James, Malo Gusto, and you have this academy product, baller, absolutely baller. I said it since the beginning when we were linked the first time with Pedro Lima, that what is the point of bringing him when you have Josh, who is better than him? I came out and say Josh is better than Pedro Lima. I don't care what other people are going to say. The only difference is Pedro Lima been given a chance to play with men, and Josh is playing with a bunch of kids who are not in his level in the academy, because Josh is so good that the academy is not his level anymore. But at Chelsea, we keep them in the academy, we farm them, we send them on stupid, useless loans here and there, and we kill their confidence. So it's nice to see that Athletic is repeating what I've already said like 4 or 5 days ago. We have to trust our own kid from the academy, and this guy is going right to the very top. And he's very versatile. Can play as a center back, can play in the midfield, can play as right back. Very, very good lads to have around. Chelsea are spending 6 times more than the previous owner on youth recruitment and intended to scale it up. Money is not solely going into transfer fee on promising teenagers. They are continuing to build their global scouting and data analysis team. Exactly what Chelsea fans don't want to hear, but this is not Abramovich anymore. Abramovich didn't care about interest and didn't care about profit. It was all passion, and he had a lot of money. We are owned now by a group of people who want to make money, and the only way they can make money in long term is to invest for the future. No more quick fix, no more shortcut. And this project is going to be a hell of a project. 2 to 3 years from now, looking back, people will say, wow, what a team they have. We have somebody like Kendry Paes, Messino, Michael Olise, Angelo Gabriel, Andrew Santos. All those youngsters, my friend, I'm telling you right now, It doesn't look like the new owners are doing anything. They came here to kill us. They came here to make money. They hate Chelsea. They want to make Chelsea a mid-table team. Blah, 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 blah. Keep it for now. Keep in mind, they're not going to get any profit. No dime will be taken off Chelsea for 10 years. So if you're talking about they came here for profit and they're getting money from Chelsea, ask yourself how much money they made already since they bought the club. Simple common sense. How about Samu Omorodion? What is the latest? The latest is that Chelsea submitted 3 offers according to sources in Spain. 3. And one of them was more than 50 million. What they see in this guy that we don't see, I don't know. But the guy got the physique though. It reminds me of Taiwo from Nottingham Forest. I think they are twins or something. The same physique, the same tactics, the same techniques on the pitch. They can bully people easily. Very, very physical. And Atletico said no, they're not interested in selling somebody like him. Morata, we all know that he's trying to leave the club. Memphis Depay is leaving the club as a free agent. They need to develop their own proper number 9. And this guy also reminds me of Diego Costa. When Diego Costa was at Atleti, Falcao was on top of the world. He was destroying teams for fun. But they sent Diego Costa on loan. Diego Costa came back and took charge. And he was also, they sold Falcao and kept Diego Costa. The rest is history. Very, very good player. I'm not going to write him off. But he doesn't want to come to Chelsea, apparently. Or money talks. That is just paper talk telling you he doesn't want. But I've seen even Lukaku before joining Chelsea. He didn't want to come to Chelsea, right? But 350k a week kind of changed his mind. So this guy is a very good player for the future. If Chelsea got him, I'm not going to cry. I see what we are trying to do. And Chelsea fans are used to shiny names, quote-unquote proven players. But in the last years, all the so-called proven players, 99% of them, big mistake, big failure on the pitch and in the pocket because they cost a lot of money. They are on huge salaries and you don't even know how to offload them. So it hurt you on the pitch because they are average and it hurt you in the pocket. So I don't think Mr. Samu is going to come to Chelsea, but I just wanted to give you an update.